And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Iniesta. Rudiger. Cafu. He's looking wide. Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Nedved. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through, and they can counter here. Now it's Isak. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he skips past his man. And here's Kaka. And that's a good ball. Khan gets it away. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Deco. And here's Kaka. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Bellingham under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cafu, looking for options for movement. Serginho. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they've got it again. Great chance! Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rudiger. Now he's off and running. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? And he chance! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25, Deco. Number 17, Nedved. Number 22,
And it's Messi.
Kaká.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Serginho.
Well, there's
Coming on
plenty
the
to
field,
like about
number
this approach.
9,
Get your head down,
Suarez.
keep battling away, and eventually
Number
things might
13,
change for you.
Frenkie de Jong. Number 23, Messi. Number 8, Rooney.
Well timed,
Number
excellent
27,
interception.
Silvestre.
England,
Substitution
moments
in
now,
progress.
and he's decided to go for it.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's a sharp pass, and he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes
Vieira.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
And he was
is
quick to react.
Number 6.
He's away!
Substitutions taking
Goes for a
place.
shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That has been knocked clear.
2 added minutes has
And
been
a
indicated.
chance! And he's managed to get rid. And that's it. England pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This
And
was all
now,
about
to all
tactics,
members of
Peter.
the crowd,
A weakness
I'd
in
like
the
to
central
ask you to
areas,
join
both
me in
in
wishing
defence
our
and
birthday boy
midfield,
a
which is
very
something we
special
referred to
birthday.
before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Isak. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Torres. It's Iniesta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Deco gets it away. Iniesta picks it up out wide. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Aims beyond the defence. Maldini calmly anticipates. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho charging forward down that flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now this could be a chance. Lizarazu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! Goal! England are back in business! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Threads one in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. England do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Lizarazu gets into some space. Rijkaard with the clearance. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some really good ball movement. And he's intervened well there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Driving on and making good progress. Great ball if he can get there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. Cafu tries to pass it through. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darren Fletcher. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Hullet. And this is Hullet. Close. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cafu. Darren Fletcher. And it's Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Isak is herring after that one. Deco. And this is Hullet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Darren Fletcher. Torres. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Cross into the box. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
England really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going. And keep doing what you've been doing.
Today's match
pretty
day
good.
programs are available from stands.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. Chelsea finding their passes. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's on it, can he get away? Bullet! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Darren Fletcher. And here's Nedved. That's tidy. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cafu. And it's Fletcher. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Raul. Iniesta. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He rises! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Fletcher. Very nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ambitious big chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Nice control. Takes a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Iniesta is there, and he can get that clear. Deftly away. Out of play for a throw. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Hullet. And here's Nedved. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's in plenty of space here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution.
England are making a change now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 3
Cafu.
minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Deco. No, that was never going to make it. Adams. Rudiger. And there goes the final whistle. England have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Engages and forces him off the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Played in, foot in, and that is out of play. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and it's Bellingham. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Deco. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Adams, looking to play him in. Cafu picks it up out wide. Van Dijk gets it away. Bellingham plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nedved. Oh, this is a very good run. Shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this. Maldini getting this one clear. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Raul. So it is still 0-0. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. Big header! Goal, England! The breakthrough strike. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Raul. Shot a goal!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here! The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Isak. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Deco. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's delightful. He won't be happy with that one. Darren Fletcher. Kaká. England looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Darren Fletcher.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Maldini. Now he's off and running. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Tries a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, attendees.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Kaká. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Kaká. Fletcher. Now it's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Nicked it back promptly. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Adams tries to clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Isak. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, well played, well played. Cafu. And this is Nedved. Maldini. And it's Rudiger. Looking for the run. Adams. And he's intervened well there. And it's Nedved. Really fierce, close defending. And this is Nedved. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Iniesta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pinches it off him. Driving forward. Deco. That's a lovely pass. And the shot! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Serginho. Number 25, Deco. Number
And that's
10,
definitely not his best.
Mbappe. Number
Keep calm
22,
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 17, Nedved. Number 15, Fletcher. Coming on the field.
And here's
number
Vinicius
27,
Junior. Vinicius
Sylvester.
Junior will
Number
not want to
13,
lose out here, not against this
Gideon.
opponent.
Number 9, Suarez.
And now the breakaway.
Number 8,
Aims beyond the
Rooney.
defence.
Number
And this is
23,
Rooney. He's found a way through.
Number 24, Vieira. Substitution.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Rooney. And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Serginho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's trying to hit the front line here. And played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, sweet feet. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And he's heaved it away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in. Serginho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior! And the counter is on. And we're done. England did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Ferdinand drives forward on the overlap. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu, Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Defending here is really tight. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaká, that's tidy. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. Well, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had it taken off him. And it's Bellingham. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal, England! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Raul. Cafu. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's in on goal. Over to the left. Here comes the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Araujo can get it clear. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Iniesta. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. And it's made its way to him.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lizarazu. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well read, nice interception. Nedved. Mbappe is onto this. And this is Nedved. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Isak. Deco. And now the breakaway. And it's Vieira. He is through here. Now it's Mbappe. Early ball out from the back. Taken back almost at once. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Deco. Serginho. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Deco. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. Back when it goes. And this is Nedved. Nedved. Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Iniesta. Raul. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Serginho. Vieira, very much a man of this moment.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Bellingham. Iniesta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Nedved. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, they could break here. Great ball if he can get there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's found the way through. Showing good feet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Climbs up big!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vieira. Now it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure.
Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's a searching pass. It's come to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Kaká. Number 17, Nedved. Number 25,
And here's De Jong.
Number 14,
Picked out brilliantly.
Number 24,
De Jong has been caught there, it's a foul.
coming on the field.
Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline. And
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Number 27, Sylvester. Number 15.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu,
There will be one.
this is a chance! He can get that clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ambitious ball here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And just a quick reminder today to please.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.